Cartoon Network has taken the inspiration for Card Wars Adventure Time from a card game seen in the cult cartoon. But while its reflexive self-referencing makes our heads hurt, it manages to be a fairly decent customizable card game, with one major caveat. The basics will be familiar to CCG fans. You use cards to summon creatures to fight for you in an effort to reduce your opponent's health to 0. The setup stage sees you laying down terrain across 4 lanes. These can be anything from black end swamps to pink nice lands, and detect which creatures you can summon. Creatures associated with a terrain type conform to a specific tactic or ability. Some will have healing powers, while others will dish out meaty attacks. So, when building a deck, tactical terrain and card choice is vital to ensure maximum compatibility. Both players are dealt 7 cards from their respective decks. Cards can be creatures, buildings, or spells. Each card costs magic to cast, with each turn limited by the magic points available. Assuming you balance your deck correctly, you should have 1 creature in each lane to provide your attacks and defense. Other cards provide a variety of one-time uses and persistent buffs that can easily swing the tide of battle. So far, so good. The fundamentals are there, and the aesthetic and voice acting do a great job of capturing the feel of the TV show. Things get decidedly less rosy when the in-app purchases rear their heads. The game is already a premium experience, costing £2.49 or $3.99. And though fans of CCGs will be familiar with paying for cards, Cartoon Network has taken a slightly different route here. The game's main currency, gems, can be used for everything. From expanding your card storage to paying for energy to play the game you've already paid for. During our hours of play, we only actually had to cough up for gems once, but the principle remains pretty offensive when each gem costs $1 a pop. Card Wars Adventure Time is a good CCG and a nice piece of fan service, but as a premium game, its in-app purchases seem invasively implemented, something which ultimately undermines the experience. This has been James with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.